All right, so it looks like we tiered up. We tiered up at least once while I was away. Yeah, like I said, I think this is just going to be kind of piecemeal as we get going. So I've got 2 Zybilium. What do we spend it on? Well, number 1 is I think we should get the garden. We could get the academy, but I don't know how useful that's going to be. Garden's over here? Yeah, this looks like where the garden's going. Okay. Whoa. So we got the garden. Flower power. Could be argued by some the volume of flowers produced is not sufficient. Infusing flowers with more Zybilium should alleviate the issue. Doubles the growth speed of flowers. Amplified observation. Oh yeah, let's upgrade the rocket. There we go. Enriched puke. Gnorps drink this stuff? What? Weak spot discovery is increased by 40% per active director with a maximum 3 times increase with more directors present. Okay. Acid now multiplies by 2.0 up to 1.5. What? Oh, I think we bought some housing. Oh. Grow eye flowers. Eye flowers create directors. Directors sit at the top of the rock. At which time they have the following effect. Plus minimum and max range to all generated shards. Directors have a duration of 20 seconds. Directors are repelled by fire, which reduces their duration to 2 seconds. Puke flowers create spewers. Explode on the rock, leaving acid. While acid is present on the rock, it has increased all damage, 40% reduction in range of all generated shards, and power flowers create hulks. Hulks generate a shockwave near the rock. Shockwaves travel from the rock towards the stash. The power diminishes as they travel and when they move shards. If it moves 100 shards, it loses 100 power. So this would double the growth speed of our flowers. That is good. What else do we want to grab? So we have teleportation, we have additional housing, which might actually be really good. We could just do combo power. Yeah, what else do we have? I could get the academy, I might as well. We're done with that one. Could get King of the Pile, could get pocket rockets. Or time shift impact, which does help me. We might want to just get time shift impact, seeing as we actually do have things that benefit from that pretty dramatically. And we have a lot of the flyers. Okay, wow, the rockets are massive. In terms of damage potential, what the hell is going on with that? Man, I don't even know. I guess the other thing I should be doing is going back to investing in capacity. And honestly, let's just increase the amount of carriers we've got. Because those, I mean, they fuel the rockets, right? I've lost my cursor in this mix. There we go. Do we want to get up to 18? Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to just do more. We could get teleportation. I think my main goal, though, is once again, just build up to the point where I can prestige. I'll probably pick this back up again in a couple hours when some more stuff is stacked up. See, I don't know what else could I do. I mean, I suppose I could buy a bunch of drones. Right, because we had lost the mini drones. Not sure how much that matters, though. Also, we might want to... Next compression, we might want to go for vulnerability. Oh, that's acid. Acid is messing it up super hard. Good to know. I mean, we do have the one option of just getting the ice arrows and switching to that. Let's do it. Because I think that's better than fire now. I think just in general, I might stay away from fire for a long time. Okay, what else do we do? And the other thing we might want to look into is boosting the cafe further. I need 5 though, which is kind of tough. Because yeah, these guys can barely move it down. And like, I guess I can kind of move some of these piles myself. But it's so minimal compared to where I need it to be. So many rockets too. It very much pays for itself. Yeah. I think we're just gonna slowly boost capacity. I might even do that. Well, I just leave this run or leave this running. Because I think we're about to get our second prestige point. I think I might want to loop as soon as we hit it. Just so I can respec, move away from fire, grab some other things. Because I think that third prestige point is going to take some time and effort that I might just not be able to do. So yeah, why don't we just get some more runners? Well, I guess I should get some more or some more climbers in retrospect. Yeah, that's exactly what I should do. All right. Well, I'm going to leave this running. I think we're so close to prestiging though. I guess I might as well snag a bunch of those. There's no reason not to. Oh, and we're good. All right, let's prestige. That way I can catch up to where I'm at between sessions. Because there we go. That'll, this will get us our points. We'll hoover up everything. There it goes and then some. Then I should think about what my build's going to be. Rockets. Rockets are massive. They do take a long time to get. That's the one downer. But that's fine. So I've got 10 points that I can spend here. So let's skip fire. This one's great. Let's see. This was not that helpful. Let's get rid of all fire. Bullet breath, probably good. Slammers do extra damage for every strike they do in their combo. Slammers fly much farther after hitting the rock. Mountaineers throw shards further when the pile is getting ready to compress. We do want explosive position, but we don't want it till later. We do have Gatler bullets or regular arrows. Oh, what about this one? Super Shatter. Duration increase, but modifies the range. Rock is no longer immune to ice after it's frozen. Shatter deals a lot of damage. I still don't think that's a good idea. Constellation Harmony. Rockets trigger weak points. Okay. Let's see. Retrievable arrows. Descent of the King. Total collection per minute is less than 50% of damage. Runners get extra capacity. Sure. And then I've got 3 points left. We still can't get anything over here. We need one more point. Let's see. Future to the back. So we can actually do arrows. We could do a bunch of arrows. I mean, do we want to do a hiking buddy? Let's do the hiking buddy. Because I don't think we're ready for rockets yet. So why don't we just do that mix? All right. Grab a whole bunch of stuff. And then we're off to the races. I'm just going to get the express and some housing. There we go. All right. Anyway, I will see you guys in a little while once I've caught back up to where I was at. Or something.
Alright, so if I sound a little bit different here, it's because I'm actually using a completely different microphone. Cut ahead a little bit, and also switched states. So I'm currently at my parents' place, and I figure I'm not quite ready to go to bed yet, so let's finish Gnorping, or at least put some effort into it. So unfortunately for me, we're near prestiging, but I only have 20 prestige points. I've got one. This will put us over to the next tier, so I think we're just going to prestige now, get started, and then try and work our way up. I'm going to consider my build a little bit. The rockets and acid. Rockets and acid. Rockets, acid, and fragility are great. Everything else doesn't really seem like it's worth investing into. So I think we're going to try and work around those three and see what I can do with it. Let's see, because if I can make things even more fragile, that's better. I'm not sure about ice and breaking things with ice, because that might be good, might not be. Let's get this show on the road. Amusingly enough, nope. Okay. Let's turn everything off so I have some talent points to work around. So I was going to say, amusingly enough with this game, for the person that had been like complaining about me using an auto-clicker script, you can just hold it down. I know it was like a little bit better, but that one's actually been stuck in my head for a couple days where I'm just like, oh yeah, I don't need to worry about these things. Wait, we just start with one of those? What the bingus? That's great. Oh, you know what? I think I know exactly why. All right, let's just send these over. Yeah, we've got some starting bonuses. They're not huge, but it's enough. I just want to get these guys rolling. Because then I can go consider my talent points while we start slowly building and acquiring. Get 5, boost their capacity a little bit, go over to the House of Slam, do the exact same kind of thing. Do 5? Yeah, there we go. Right. Give them meditation just because I don't know if there's a downside on that one. Get some capacity, and perfect. Okay, now let's go take a look at our talent tree, seeing as I've got some talents to apply. So first and foremost, we've actually unlocked the 4th tier. So that gives us 1 Zybillium to start with. Spending a Zybillium constructs a house and can now be coaxed to come closer by clicking on the bulb on top. Cool. So what can we do? When reclaiming, nah, that's not that helpful. 2 for the price of 1. Whenever an arrow is shot, another arrow is also shot. You get 3 Gnorps when you purchase a new arrow type, so that's pretty good. Frostfire. Frost and fire to coexist. Shatter inherits the range of fire when fire is active. Directors are not repelled by Frostfire, so that's actually kind of good. However, Gatling bullets now have a chance of spawning a Y rocket. I think we kind of want to go rocket spec. Do we want to do Super Shatter? Freeze has its duration increased to 25 seconds, no longer increases damage dealt to the rock, but still modifies the range. The rock is no longer immune to ice after it was frozen. Shatter does 550 damage unaffected by statuses. Shatter range is 4 to 8. This is not the longest talent tooltip in the game. So I think I did like the, I did like Constellation Harmony. What else do we have? These are kind of okay, but I think we might want to go for the Constellation Harmony and the Rocket Gatler, because I think those were good. I know the rockets do an absurd amount of damage, so it feels worth investing into those. I don't think this one's that good. Mountaineer King descends to the Radiance... Oh, it descends. The Radiance of the Crown adds 8 to the multiplier for 3 minutes. Not affected by increases to the multiplier. New king is crowned. The previous king bequeaths all of its crowns. Will not rest as long as the pile is worthy of climbing. So Descent of the King sounds like it might actually be really good. And, like, Future to the Back sounds fascinating, but also risky. What else do we have here? So Hiking Buddy is good, I think. I know the runner backstop is pretty solid. We want extra housing. Yeah, like, motivation is good, it's just not amazing. I've got 11 talent points to invest here. So what do we want to do? You know what? Let's grab deals. Let's grab a couple of these. Let's go kind of hard arrow spec. So, how many talent points do I have? 5 left. So, whenever an arrow is shot, another arrow is also shot. You get 3 Gnorps whenever you purchase a new arrow type. So, the reason why I want to do this is because Gatler bullets are regular arrows instead. Rifle bullets can choose between ice arrows and fire arrows, and arrows generated this way are brittle, don't stick to the rock. I don't know how much that matters, but stuck arrows can now be retrieved by directors when they leave the rock. Retrieved arrows are delivered to the archers, 1 out of 3 are retrievable. I'm not entirely sure how good that's going to be. Let's also grab Constellation Harmony. This lets me trigger weak spots with rockets and also increases their damage, I believe. I don't quite know how range works. Let's see, hits by the grenade. Might actually not be a bad idea, but I don't know how useful that's going to be. Directors have notes on how to better generate shards, while active directors add 20 to the multiplier. That actually feels upsettingly good. It's going to take a little bit to get to. Start with some more Gnorps, and passive reclamation occurs less frequency with a cost. Pile grows twice as tall before compression occurs. I don't actually know how necessary that's a problem. It slows down compression, but the more Gnorps are nice. I think I'm going to grab it. Bullet Breath Popcorn. So, I have 2 left. We could go for Motivation. We could go for Hiking Buddy. I'm thinking what we grab, though, is we grab Frostfire and Popcorn. Oh, wait, no. Popcorn is just fly much further. That doesn't increase their damage. So maybe what we do is Frostfire and Super Hot. Wait, hold up. Alternatively, we go for Bullet Breath. Do we need Frostfire? Because I could do Super Shatter instead. Maybe let's do that. The main question is Super Shatter actually good? I could check my YouTube comments. Here, let's do that. We're just letting the game tick up while I make plans here. Because, I mean, otherwise we're just going to be zipping through stuff. Okay, comments. Has somebody mentioned Super Shatter yet? Super Shatter. Okay, Bullet Breath, further to the back. Gatling Cannon, Super Shatter, Motivation, Extra Housing, Runner Backstop. Okay. So people say Super Shatter is good. What was the other one? Something about the back? Run the back. Unless we already have that, but it's probably one of these. Oh, it was Runner Backstop. Oh no, further to the back. And Runner Backstop. So we wanted Extra Housing. Turn to centered. I don't know if we have it yet. Future... Oh, future to the back. Okay. So what do we get rid of? Because, like, we do have... No, I like the idea of notes. Do you want to just skip bigger pile? Yeah, let's go for Runner Backstop. 5 Gnorps is nice, but not that amazing. So let's apply. Let's see how this build flows. I like the idea of these builds. I think my biggest beef with this game mostly boils down to... it would benefit greatly from having, how would I put this? This game would benefit greatly from going just a little bit faster, being, I don't want to say like turn-based or something. Like, I'd actually love to play some turn-based incremental games where it's more judging you based on how well you did rather than you just waiting to watch it go. Because so much of this game is just waiting for the results to kind of pile in. Oh, you know what's a good example? Actually, I played, what was it called? Asbury Pines, which actually has speed controls. You can just speed up and let your characters work faster. Because it's more about the story elements than the actual, like, gameplay. And so it's, like, did you manage your town well? And how long are you willing to just sit around and wait for it to happen? And so as a result, you can kind of make a plan and then enact the plan and then watch it happen much, much quicker. Sure, it's going to make the game shorter, but it also respects my time as a result. Which is something, I don't know, I like games that respect my time. Okay, so big one is, let's grab the Gnorp Propulsion Lab and Rock Analysis Lab. We want to get all of those. Because I think we want the Zybilium arrows. Okay, let's grab the Zybilium collection. The main thing is, we don't really benefit too much from the Slam Club. It's good early on, but later on it's not amazing. Oh right, we wanted to click on this thing. Can I zoom out? No, this is about as zoomed out as I'm gonna get. Is it coming closer? Interesting. It has kind of an upper range. You can't pull it closer. That's fair. So we wanted Super Shatter. Oh, right. We want to buy the fire arrows regardless. Main reason why we want to get it is mostly so I can get, let's see. We get 3 extra Gnorps every single time. It's part of the reason why the extra housing didn't seem particularly necessary, because arrow types are going to get us more. Yeah, I think we might want to get the Zybilium arrows this time around, as we will benefit kind of directly from them. Let's get the weak spot discovery as well. I guess I could have waited until I had ice arrows to hit those, but whatever. Okay, is this enough? Fire arrows. So yeah, we'll just start with the fire arrows, just set this on fire, gain a little bit of a bonus, and work our way up. Now, let's see, I'd like to get some speed on these guys, but it's going to take a little bit. I guess let's get a bunch more runners. Because eventually we want the Geet protocol. Carry all the way to the drop point sometimes. And Geet protocol unlocks a new building, which I think gets us the rockets? Either that or we get the rockets earlier, I'm not entirely sure. Either way, I've had very good times with the rocket. Let's switch to ice, because that'll get us even more Gnorps. Why not? Oh, did we have time shift delivery? We do. We actually want a couple of these guys. Let's see. Pocket rockets. Instead of the rocket pockets. Ew. That might be interesting. I don't actually know how pocket rockets work. Okay, this will get us the Zybilium. Cocoa Cafe and the robotics. Let's get those out of the way. Because we want to get the guns. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't think it has the damage booster in the same way, so maybe it's not as good as I think it is. I did turn Auto House on, so I don't... Oh, it only does it when we don't have more population growth. That explains things. Let's boost their speed. I don't think we want teleportation. I don't think teleportation's bad, I just don't think we don't want it. And we know the garden is good, but it's way too expensive for what we're up to. Okay, rocket arrows. Range of rockets. Benefits from some rocket upgrades and talents at 1/3 efficiency. Unlike regular rockets, these arrows benefit from the multiplier. Versus Zybilium. Spawn lingering energy, resulting in a 3 times multiplier for the next 5 damage instances. No longer deal damage and leave behind no arrows. I think what we might want is... Oh. I guess Return to Sender isn't that helpful if we're doing rockets. So I should have skipped that. I think we want the Gattlers, though. Let's get gun versus rock. Because one Gnorp. It's 4 people, but they'll fire arrows and have a chance of firing rockets very early. I don't know how many of those we'll want, though. Okay. Yeah, so we might actually want to give these guys fire breath and start investing into that. Because they're going to be also firing rockets. Yeah, look at those rockets go early. Okay, this is kind of amazing. Yeah, snag that. This is getting us tons. Okay. Let's get 20 runners. Yeah. We are just hitting our first reclamation immediately. Just owing sheerly to the Gatling Gnorp. I think we're going to want to save 1 for Fire Breath. Do we want to get Fire Breath early? I think so. Because let me double check. Let's see. So, spray Gatler bullets. Let's see. Which is the one? This one. Gatler bullets have a chance to spawn a Y rocket. So we want to actually make these guys spit rockets as well. Did we just hit a second one? We did. We have 2. Holy smokes. That's wild. We might want to just let them do a break time before it gets too late, just for that doubled capacity. Okay. By the way, I've heard some people ask me about what music I'm listening to, at least for this video. I'm just listening to a post-rock band called Of Water. Specifically through Epidemic Sound, but I'm sure it's available through... I know it's available through Spotify and a couple others, too. Okay. Let's see. So we want to get the garden, but I don't think we have the money for it yet. Let's see. Rocket arrows are tempting, but not amazing. We don't have enough rocket upgrades. Because I think there might be some other ones that are great later, like Vulnerability Empowerment. Arrows last hurrah. Arrows dealt damage long after they are fired. Stock arrow expires or removed from the rock. It deals 120 damage, range of 7 to 10. All arrows are worse. Wait, arrows generated by future to the back are no longer brittle. Huh. That might actually be really good. And then there's also Operation Pocket Rocket Time Shift Retainment. Which, speaking of, we should probably look at these boyos. Because we do want the time shift impact. That's an actually useful upgrade that I should probably keep in mind. What about the Cocoa? Let's get a couple of Mountaineers. Do I want to improve their digging? Sure. Okay, so Rifle Gnorps fire arrows. But they can fire ice arrows. So, like, we could get Rifle Gnorps. I just don't think they're going to be that helpful. They might be. Just in case. Yeah, Gnorp ammo is going to be really good. Okay, what else do we have? So we're just waiting for those to retrieve. Right, go back to clicking so we keep our boost. This is certainly going faster with the right build. I'll give it that. Okay, 10 runners, movement speed is doubled. Sure, let's snag that. I'm probably going to want some more of these lads. Housing is cheap enough. I mean, do we want to do a break time? if there was a time to do it, now is tempting. I'm going to let him do it. Because we're starting to hit, we're getting close to going over cap anyway. And I'm going to go tell these guys to chill for a little while. Because this will double the, this will specifically double their movement speed. Wait, I told them to break time. Oh, they reduce their movement speed. So they keep going, they're just slow. But yeah, we're about to hit a compression event, and now this doubles their carrying capacity. Ability to take breaks freely. Huh. Okay. So that might slow them down a little bit. Okay, so I think next up we want to give these guys the Fire Breath. Where, unless I'm mistaken, these guys are going to do a combo and then breathe some fire. But we might need a higher combo chance. Yeah, there they go. Well, they fire a bunch of arrows. And missiles. Perfect. So exactly what I was hoping for. So let's get a bunch of them. Because the entire goal to some degree is to just generate a stupid amount of rockets that hit stuff. I don't actually know if that's the build that I should be working towards, but it feels like it's effective. I'm definitely zipping out like a ton of rockets really fast here. Let's see. Which is the one? I think we want the Geet Protocol. Oh, that's expensive. Probably worth it, but expensive. Now, we might want to look into additional housing, if we can get far enough for that. It's so little. Oh, right. Our Mountaineers are just still chilling. Send them out. Yes, I think I might want to wait until we can get the actual rockets next. I think we might also want to... We might want to save up for the garden. Namely because the garden gets us access to... Yeah, we've got at least one more Zibilium. Do we have a sec? Oh boy. Yeah, we got two. So we'll have enough for the garden, and... Yeah, so this gets us... This gets us access to the rockets. Which is going to be pretty good. Wait, they're over here. And 200,000, so that's kind of pricey. Let's see. The Academy just gets us Gnorps. I haven't used Gnorps yet. I guess it's vaguely worth getting anyway, just because it gets extra housing, which is worthwhile. Yeah, could just keep boosting these guys as well. Mostly we want just a ton of rockets, which is super helpful. Let's see. We got 20 Oh, right. Do we want to just... Yeah, let's do that. Because I don't think we're going to benefit... Oh, extra Geet chance per director on the rock. That is going to be worth it. Because that's a 10% Geet chance per active director. I'm going to have to save up to get the rockets. But I think that's fine. Yeah, so let's get this going. Because it might also let me potentially upgrade my rockets. I don't actually know if it does boost them, but I know they get better. Oh, especially because we can do the fragment, effectively the thing that makes everything vulnerable. Okay. It's a weird build, but it is working. Like, surprisingly well. I think my main thing is I wish it was just a little bit faster, like scale up the amount of damage by double, scale up the collection by double. I think it would... And scale up this meter by double. I think the game actually would feel Maybe a little too out of control fast, but I think it could also be fun. Okay. During a combo, every third hit. You know, that's not actually that helpful. That doesn't help my arrows. Get those rockets. Okay, what else do we have? We do kind of want to get the time shift impact. I'll think about it. There's also pocket rockets. 2 pocket rockets teleported to the rocket pocket. Rockets deal 400 damage, unaffected by the multiplier, range of 0 to 5. Teleporting back in time leaves their rocket pockets empty, and that also sadly makes sense. So actually, time shift impact might work negatively against that one. That's fine. I haven't messed with King of the Pile, and I could get another Gnorp, which is very tempting. Let's finish going pure rocket, though. Ooh, that's expensive, but vulnerability. So, increases the maximum and minimum range of all damage, and maximum range can exceed 10. Vulnerability lasts for 15 seconds. 240 rockets a trigger. When triggered, causes 25,000 damage at a range of 7 to 10. Subsequent rockets does not increase the duration. Still super worth it. I think we have one more Zybillium to work with as well. The fact that this is barely even up. Oh, progress is kept between prestiges, represented by the gray portion of the bar. Oh, so the reason why it's so hard to get over is we're not trying to get a prestige point, we're trying to get our 12th prestige point. And that's why progress is so slow. I was always assuming that we'd be able to prestige multiple times kind of quickly. But you need more and more points, but the answer is no, we're just slowly working our way up. So actually, in that case, it makes it kind of worth it to prestige every single time I get a point at this point. Just because it's going to be so much slower. Unless I become hella broken and I'm getting a lot more faster. Now, did we just get a compression event again? Cripes. And complaining? That's getting us a ton of Zybillium. We might even be in a semi-good spot to start, My poor Mountaineers. There is no stash worth stashing. Oh, do we want to actually give them... Let's get the speed. Delivery rush. And then, yeah, let's actually start investing hard into this. Break, carrying capacity. Nope. Okay, that's a reasonable amount. I might want to get the additional housing. Because I think we boosted that. What do we have? Oh wait, no, that's drones. I don't mess with those. They're not useful. The fact that they are carrying so little, and that actually accounts for so much, is wild to me. Let's see. And we do want the directors. So I think it's time for us to save up for the academy. So I want to take a look at this. So Fire Breath. Breathe Fire on their 7th combo. So we got the combo chance. We don't need combo power. It's 80%. And that just increases their overall flat damage. I just don't know if the Fire Breath... 30 times slammer damage is fire. Okay. So it probably does actually scale with their overall damage. So going for warm-up isn't the worst idea. Oh. Do we save up for the garden? No, let's grab the academy really quickly, just because nice and cheap. Did we just... No, we haven't compressed again. Let's see. Weak spot. Weak spot damage is tripled. That is tempting. That's weak spot damage down there. Okay, Bomber to Mountaineer. Oh. I guess that's good. It's not, like, amazingly good. Let's see. I think I'm still gonna try and save up for the garden, though. And then after that, I think I'm gonna grab additional housing, which will get me a lot more people. Another Gatling Gnorp might not be a bad idea, too. But I think the extra housing is gonna be slightly better. Is it? Yeah, I think one of my biggest problems is just transporting this giant freaking pile. Yeah, I don't think we benefit from Gnorps. That's really expensive. We don't have anything else, so yeah, save up. Grab the garden. Because yeah, time shift impact is good. Because bombers with time shift impact will propel all runners and the arrow maker forward in time by half a second whenever it occurs. I'm just thinking if we get really high Geet protocol, maybe it doesn't matter. Wild part is, yeah, vulnerability is just doing stupid damage. Okay. Oh, we almost have enough. Gnorps love flowers. Besides looking pretty, flowers may also have some utility. They can be extracted through the combined powers of chemistry and Zibilium. Gnorps we need to cook. Oh. That sounds like a Breaking Bad reference, actually. Absolutely has to be. Alright, let's take a look. Garden. So I think these are going to be kind of expensive. What we want are directors. Puke flowers. What we don't want is this. I don't think that's that helpful. Doubles the growth speed of flowers, which I think is actually really, really good. Because this will get us more directors. Minimum and maximum range of all generated shards. Directors have a duration of 20 seconds. Repelled by fire. We're not doing fire. And then spewers. Spewers explode on the rock, leaving acid. Acid is present. Increases all damage. And reduces range of all generated shards, which is fine. And we had notes. Directors have notes on how to better generate and collect shards. Increases... oh, it's 2.0, not 20. That's still really good. Oh, in retrospect, that's why we want the extra housing. Our multiplier scales based on how many Gnorps we have. Or how many Gnorps we have employed. Yeah, because I could get some rifle Gnorps. Do we want to just have them do ice damage? Sure. Yeah, let's get a couple of them. They're kind of expensive to begin with, so I can't buy that many. Okay, this is one abused-looking rock. Unfortunately, I think it's still going to take a long time before we can actually do too much here. Another Gnorp might be good, though. Okay, let's grab this one. I don't know how many directors we have on the rock. But if they can have a higher Geet protocol that scales up how much, how many rocks there... Or rocks... That scales up how many shards they can toss. And you can see them flying across the screen to go fuel us some more rockets. Yeah, the main question is, Geet Protocol is going to require more. I think we're going to need the extra housing. Oh, but we don't actually have a... Oh, no. Yeah, we don't have another Zibilium shard. Surprise. Oh my gosh, they just fire endless arrows. What happened here? I guess you can overload these dudes. Oh, it's the bonus arrows. The arrow retrieval. Turns out that's actually kind of good. I don't know how much I want Zybilium arrows. They're really expensive, too. Because yeah, we don't have pocket rockets. Neither of those are that good. But yeah, my multiplier is now 11 based on the... Oh, the directors and the number of people. So we had two... Oh, yeah, so if we can get even more directors. The problem is acid is really good. I guess we just save up for some of these. Weak spot discovery increased by 40% per active director. Acid multiplies damage by double, and shockwave isn't that good. So I guess we go for amplified observation. Oh, did we... Yep, we just got another one. Damn. This game's nutty. It does feel like I'm getting closer to the point where I can win. There's kind of the question of... I don't know how many times you're supposed to do this. But I know you win after you compress the rock too many times. I just have no idea what that winning would look like. Do we want to just get another house? I think my next Zybilium is going to be to get more Gnorps. Oh, there's Geet Protocol. We're gonna wait. I want it. I want it desperately. Might unlock another building? Huh. Yeah, because I guess the other immediate benefit would be as if I went for like if I put a bunch of effort into getting more Gattle Gnorps just to generate more rockets, is that worth it? And otherwise we could specifically give this guy the time shift impact, because I don't think the pocket rockets are good. Whereas time shift impact would give us more arrows. I think that's still kind of just okay. And we don't have the King of the Pile upgrade. We didn't get that one yet. And we don't know if our pile is worthy of climbing. Oh, we can actually buy a thing. We want to keep working on housing, though. Because we're looking on... We might honestly compress again, like a complete mad lad. Looks like they're carrying so little. It's dire. But yeah, I think we're gonna get additional housing. Because that'll get us a bunch. And then I'm gonna just grab a stupid amount of these guys so I can transfer more resources faster. Just have to make this get in here. We might compress again. These piles are becoming unmanageable. Because, yeah, my collection is not even remotely close. I think there was a talent that I could have used. Yeah. Oh, no. We do have runner backstop. Even with runner backstop, it's still not enough. That's wild. This is why I specifically... I don't want to say why I specifically love incremental games, because I think this one is... I mean, this one's a good one. But I love the build theory crafting in games like this, in roguelikes. And, like, you'll probably hear me obsess over this, just in general, but especially for incremental games, and roguelikes especially, because those are the ones that depend on a good build more than anything else. Okay, so this should apply retroactively and buy us, like, a bunch of houses. Yeah, you can see him going. Oh boy, look at that go. Oh, it also apparently scales the number of people we get. And we want to scale this collection up if I can. I guess we should save some of our population so I can get the Geek Protocol and a couple other things. Yeah, so let's snag that next. Might even get the next one. Because part of it is, they're still losing an amount of time just going to grab stuff. And so if I can have them just warp the resources over, that might do the trick. Okay, what else can we do? Because we could do the Mountaineers. I know somebody said that they just did like an all-Mountaineer build, and that sounded kind of funny. Yeah, there's extra bomber damage, but my bombers are nothing. Oh. Treasure collected. Reclamations prevented an equivalent amount. Huh. I don't think that matters too much. I could get another Gattle Gnorp. Could get another Rifle Gnorp. They're expensive cripes. These people are housed. There's so many rockets. I think we're about to compress again. Like, at least my runners are getting there, but it's not perfect. Especially because I think the Geek Protocol is actually just generating more rockets for us. We might actually just win? Is that a possibility? No. It can't be. Yep, well, there's our next compression event. What was the next thing I was going to buy? Next level of Geek Protocol? Because I think my rockets are fueled. Runners will contribute it when geeting shards. Yeah, so I think that just all goes to the rockets. Oh well. I guess I'm just going for the win? I guess this scales my damage dramatically. Oh, watch this go. I think... Yep. So many rockets. I think my Mountaineers are just, like, permanently chilled. The pile is too short, but also way too dense. This is absurd. The freaking Gnorps are going to war. The Y rocket count, X rocket count. I was hoping I'd be able to scale up their damage. It looks like we might need to save up for that. I think I might want to grab the amplified observation, though. I don't know how to grow this up faster. So it feels like I should be able to cook more faster. Let's see. You know what? I'm actually going to go for the enriched puke. That doubles all damage they take. My god, look at all these rockets. Infinite rockets. For infinite destruction. I do miss playing this on my UI scale. Let's shrink that down. Oh, that's better? It's good enough. I need it to be large. I have a 4K monitor at home, but my laptop's only 1080p. And it's shocking how big everything feels. Just puke the rainbow. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go over here. Here. We want to grab amplified observation. Yeah, no, but, well, I guess you can read some of this. I don't think we care about the shockwave, though, because we just want acid and we want directors. We don't want anything else. So next up, I have 1 zibillion to spend somewhere. Let's see. I can build more housing. We don't care about those. We have Gnorps. I could get one Gnorp. Oh, but you know what I should do? The build. It looks like I can just scale as many of those as I want. Yeah, is there anything else for me to really invest towards? The reclamation nullification isn't that amazing. They're barely making a difference. They're barely making a dent. Okay. Boost capacity? No, you know what we're saving up for? More rockets. There's so many. Like, I think I might be geeting 2 rockets, but also doesn't matter. Oh my gosh. Like, this is starting to become fractal out here. Unfortunately, I have no idea how long I've been recording this video for. Probably getting to the point where I could call it quits. Let's get to the prestige point, I think. I think we're gonna have to, like, slow walk some of this. I'm not actually sure if I'd care to prestige again. Because in retrospect, how many am I gonna need? Oh, talent rock? 3 more. So, I might want to work for that rather than anything else. We might also just get a win. Do too much damage. Just keep piling this up. Because I think you win whenever the pile's higher. Or, like, when you've compressed, like, 10 times or something to the point where the mountain is just a full-on rainbow nonsense. Let's see. More rockets. I'm so curious what X rocket versus Y rocket means in this. It looks like it's a math problem. X times Y times 1 minus AB. Like, that sounds like a math problem to me. It's probably not. But what are these yellow things? Oh, it's reclaiming. The rock just has its own gravity. Huh. I guess it's to prevent you from just, like, just waiting for forever. It's specifically... Oh, so this is why reclamation and countering it is actually maybe a good idea. The reason why this goes back down is because that's the reclamation countering my progression. So we might want to save up for this. I mean, what else am I going to buy? Pocket rockets could be kind of good, but I just don't know how much it's going to benefit me. Okay, do we want to just get, like, a stupid amount of these guys for even more rockets? Probably. I've got 22. Let's get 10 of these guys. And then let's go over here and probably get 10 of these guys. Because our biggest issue, to some degree, is that we're generating 8 million. Yeah, we're generating 8 million. Oh, you can even see, like, the damage. Reclamation is actually out, surpassing me a little bit. But my collection is way less than my damage. And so that's something I need to fix. I guess we could also get a Gnorp. That's the other thing. Where's my cursor? Unfortunately, scaling the UI scaled the cursor down really hard. Next one. Okay. Nope. UI speed. Alright. This song is maybe a little bit more metal than I thought it was going to be. Is this? No. I have no idea. No, it is post-rock. It's just dark post-rock. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so where are we at? We've got some more people. My collection is good. What is my damage at? Maybe I'll put them in the corner. Because top left gets used for notifications. Otherwise, I could put them on the right. Yeah, maybe let's do that. Just put them over here. Because this is kind of a safe zone. Though I think I'm going to turn the UI scale. But oh, interesting. That actually overrides. Let's see, UI scale, turn that down. I wish there was like a half. A 0.5%. Or like a 1.5, because that would solve so many of my issues. Okay, so what are we doing? We have a point. I can get the next level of rocket upgrade, so I might as well. This is done? I don't think this is going to get me another upgrade. I was hoping I could scale up the number of directors I have. But it looks like we're kind of limited on those. Unless there's some way... there's no synergy up top. Alright. Yeah, I've got drones, but I don't think we care. No, that doesn't do anything. Unless this boosts... no. Yeah, some of these boosted my rockets as well. What is that? Oh, that's the puker? Yeah, it's a puker. And we've got plenty of housing. This is working. That's absurd and really cool looking. Combo power, don't care. Don't... I mean, I could get the rocket arrows, but... I mean, maybe it's not a bad idea. Because, yeah, it inherits my rocket bonuses, which is good. Yeah. Oh, or do we want time shift impact? That one's tough. We also have reclamation nullification. You know what? Let's snag that. I don't exactly know how that works. Oh. Sticky floral residue attached to the legs of Gnorps with guns, reducing the knockback of their guns. Ooh. Snag that. And there was Gnorp ammo. Okay. So that might actually make my Gnorps even sillier. Oh, because they barely get knocked back now. Okay, that's a good sign. So I could prestige, but I think I'm going to stick it out until I have 3 more. Unfortunately, much of that is just going to require waiting, I think. Because we're slowly scaling up. It's just not perfect. And we might keep compressing. My big fear is that I'm going to just leave the game running and not realize that I've won. It's a possibility. Again, I think it has something to do with compressing X number of times, and I'm kind of hoping it's just impossible to compress beyond the winning rate without like a certain level. Mainly, I'd like to be able to maximize my prestige before I'm done. Maybe. I've heard some people it takes about 11 hours to win, and I've definitely let the game run for some amount of that time. Let's see. So when we get the next capacity upgrade, then just buy as many runners as I can, and then probably just let the game run while I go do other things. Because, yeah, at this point, we're kind of slowing down. There's not much else to buy, and I'm having a great time with my progress, but even then. Alright, so for now at least, I guess, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. We're going to finish this up, it just might take a little while, oh my gosh. Eventually this is just going to be such a steady stream of rockets that it's just going to be a flat mass and no defining shapes. Just rocket, and rocket forever. That'll be fun. But, again, for now, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's satisfying. I was kind of hoping I could get it so that the rainbow barf would happen as the rockets were hitting it, just for, like, extra oomph. Unfortunately, I don't think my computer really works like this. That's a mess. Beautiful. Alright. See you next time. Thanks for watching. I think I've said that 3 times now, but yeah, it'll stick.